Hi, this is Deborah at Dinglefoot, and this week I have a very simple card that could be used as a baby card or maybe even a birthday or something similar to that. So this card is going to be 5 by 5, so of course I cut cardstock that is 10 inches by 5 inches and folded it in half. And since this is going to be a rainbow card, I cut some blue sparkly paper. This is my little sky. And then I have these clouds, and these ones I actually cut on the Cricut from the Going Places cartridge, and I cut them at 1 inch each. And then I have several buttons, so you can decide what size you want, what colors you want. These ones are not really rainbow colors, but they were all the same size, so I used these, and through each one I tied some string. So this is just embroidery floss. It has several strands together to make it thicker. So I have those, and then I have some stickers that I'm going to use to spell baby. I have some adhesives, and I have a corner rounder punch. So this is a very simple card. First of all, I'm going to take each side of my card and of the blue paper, and I'm just going to quickly round the corners. And this is just kind of to go with my round little clouds, just to kind of pull it together. So round clouds, round buttons, so round edges. So just to make it go together, I did that. And then this blue paper is just going to go on the front. So I'll just use my double-sided tape. And I have these adhesives, but I also have my glue gun because the hot glue is going to make it so much easier to put the buttons on. If you use a wet glue, then you have to make sure that they don't get moved or anything till it dries. So I like the hot glue because they're going to stick within a few seconds and stay where you put them. So this guy's just going to go right on the front. Right there. I think I kind of got it sideways. Uh-oh. The double-sided tape is very sticky, and once you put it down, it's pretty hard to get it off again, and it can damage your paper, so I'm going to have to add a little more under that corner where I try to remove it again. So let me just go ahead and do that quickly so I don't forget. So I'm just going to stick this right under that edge, a little smaller. So sometimes you can get it off, but sometimes it makes a mess. And as always, I'm doing this sideways, so that makes it a little harder. Let me get that tape right under that corner. There we go. Get that stuck down. And now I think my clouds, I'd like them to stand up a little bit because the buttons also stand up, so I'm going to use little foam squares, and I'm putting the clouds on first so I can see where I want my buttons to make my rainbow. So I'm going to grab another little adhesive square for the other cloud. Make sure I got my paper right side up. So my white paper is a little bit textured, so I want that textured side to stand up. So I just want to line these up so they're pretty much straight across from each other. We can take the buttons and make our rainbow. So I just have 5 buttons, and if you have smaller ones, you might need a few more, but basically we're just going to make our rounded shape on our card, whatever way we think looks best. And then after that, you'll just take your glue gun and just fix them in place. So I'm just going to put just a little bit of hot glue on because you don't want the glue to squeeze out all over the place. It's just a little on each side. And you don't have to have the little holes on the buttons pointed the same way unless it bothers you not to. So I just kind of put mine on whatever way they laid down there. Move that just a little bit. So there we go. Cute little rainbow. And then all I'm going to do to finish this card off is, if you want the baby on top, leave space at the top, or if you want it on the bottom, leave space at the bottom. It's up to you, whatever you want. So I'm just going to put mine on top because that's the space I had left. So I'm just going to try to space the letters out. And you could also take little gems or jewels and put them between the letters. These letter stickers will kind of be removable for a short time after you put them on your project. They do tend to get stuck down really hard after a while, but if you don't like the spacing, you have a little bit of time to go back and remove them and arrange them. But generally kind of stick down pretty well after they've been on for a while. So this one I can see it's over to the left just a little bit, so I might mess with it a little bit more. But just so you get the idea, this is my card, and I think I will fix my letters a little bit, but otherwise this card is finished. Thanks so much for watching.